Hello, good morning. Welcome to my channel. This will be posted on Facebook, Instagram, most likely YouTube. Good morning good late morning because I didn't get up early enough to really do a coffee chat with my morning coffee. And I want to do coffee chats and use instant coffee just because I can just heat up the water, pour it in, and then do that. So I'm just steeping tea. I know I'm team coffee over tea, but I wanted to have something. And I also made my breakfast, brunch, something like that. This is just pumpkin spice oats with a little bit of apple fiber in it, keeps you regularness. Threw in some frozen strawberries just in this bowl I think I got at Walmart years ago, or there was a kitchen store that used to be around, I think like Kitchen and Company. I'm pretty sure that's where this is actually from because there's a matching little bowl that goes with it. Like not like a little bowl, but like, a normal size cereal bowl. And then I just have some egg whites with spinach and little Old Bay because, Maryland. And just 2 of my homemade meatballs. So, we're going to do our coffee chat this morning, late afternoon. And we're going to enjoy our tea and our breakfast. So, if you're watching this, it is pre-recorded. So, when you are watching this, grab some snacks, grab some coffee, tea, hot chocolate, chai latte, whatever, sit back. These won't be like super long. They'll probably only be like a couple minutes because it's awkward for me to eat on camera. And this is hot as balls. So we're just gonna do our little coffee chat and just kind of have fun. Just kind of, while it is freaking cold here, it decided to skip. I don't know what's up with my hair. I'm probably going to straighten it. I decided to skip hoodie weather and went straight into winter. So we basically had no fall. It went from summer, fall, winter. So it is cold. It flurried yesterday. Thankfully it's sunny outside, but it's probably only like 35 degrees, maybe 40, but it's freaking cold. And if anybody knows me, knows I do not do the cold. Not the biggest fan of it. Well, correction. I like the cold if it's like 40 degrees. I don't like when it goes under 40. And then the wind chill makes it even colder. But then I don't like the extreme heat where it gets up into like the 80s and 90s. I like between like 50 degrees and 75 degrees. That for me is like the sweet spot. It is perfect. So it's cold. I went for my walk. When I got home from work, got home from my morning run because I technically come home from work twice because I've got my break in the middle of the day. I have my morning run and then my afternoon run. So I went for my walk. I made up my food while it was cooling and while my tea was steeping. So I went ahead and got the dishes done, and I still have to fold my loads of laundry. I've just got 2 loads to fold, and then I run laundry overnight and I dry it in the morning and then I fold it during my break. So I have another load that I have to do tonight that I would just go ahead and run it now, but I'd rather go ahead and put the day's clothes in there because then I don't feel like, well, crap, I just ran the dishwasher, just ran the laundry, and now I've got more laundry putting in. I'd rather put the day clothes in so they already get washed. So then they're washed and put away, and then the next day, after I put everything away, then my hamper is starting fresh. So, unless like we put Sean in specific pajamas, and then we change him, and then, the morning time we'll start the new hamper. So, I made these meatballs on Monday. It is 85-25 ground beef. I use breadcrumbs and egg. salt, pepper, oregano, Italian seasoning, and garlic salt. Garlic salt. That is my jam. Putting it in everything. Next to Old Bay. So I made them on Monday. We did pasta, meatballs, sauce. So I prefer to cook everything in a red sauce because I don't want Sean to associate vegetables and a cream like, oh, I'm only gonna eat vegetables because it's got a heavy cheese or cream sauce. No, I'd rather him already get the taste of the vegetables with just a red-based tomato sauce. I also really like doing like light, like vinaigrettes, brown gravies, anything that is very, very light and not creamy. I like to put on stuff. Just for my personal preference, I have off and on issues with lactose anyway. And like I said, I want Sean to get used to the actual taste of the vegetables and the pasta and the meats and everything that I put in it. I don't want him to be like, oh, I'm only going to eat it because it's smothered in cheese. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that for him. Because, I grew up where even though we used a lot of like tomato-based sauces, broth-based things, everything like that, I know we did use a lot of like Alfredos and cheese sauces and stuff like that. Just trying to be, really healthy and even healthy with Sean because I want him to have healthy habits. So it's like I'm teaching him now without actually having to say to him, look, this is what you do. No, it's just kind of like a lead by example type of thing, and everything that I cook, I try and cook all during the week, Monday through Friday. Saturdays and Sundays are a little hit and miss, but that's just what I try and do. Hurt my mouth. Obviously, everyone is different, and every mom will do different things. That's just what I do. Especially because he's in daycare during the week. So I especially want to cook at night. Like, last night we did tuna. And what else did we do? And soup. Whereas like tonight it's gonna be like chicken salad and soup. It's something simple because I'm doing this thing where I'm trying to use up everything that I have and create meals, even if they're super basic like that, and create meals out of them before I go ahead and go grocery shopping, because I don't want to overload and have an abundance of stuff. So that's just my thing. That's just what I'm trying to do, and because we have a budget, we have, we have a good budget, but, I don't need to grocery shop every week. Honestly, I don't even need to go every month because I tend to stock up because I go to like Aldi and Walmart and Lidl and ShopRite and stuff like that I get everything that I need. And I stock up. And then I have enough to make enough meals and use up everything. So I use everything, then go shopping, use everything, and then go shopping. So just what I'm doing. Just doing life. I gotta fill up my car with gas today. So I may end up, I've got the Royal Farms rewards. Wonderful. If you don't have it, get it. So I may get a coffee. Every time I get a coffee, you get like a punch card. It's in the rewards card. So after like X amount of coffees, I think it's like after like 6 coffees, you got a free one. So why not? And the coffee is only $1 for any size. So who's not going to jump on that? Like, my thing is like, yes, Wawa has great coffee and they have great snacks, but the rewards card and points with Royal Farms, like when you get a certain amount of points, you get free stuff. You get like free snacks, free snack wraps, free coffees, free chicken, free fries, free like chicken sandwiches. It's not a ton, but you know, like if you're hungry and you want something small, or like me, whereas like sometimes I forget my snack for when I get to my last school, and if I swing in and I grab gas and I'm like, oh, I can get a free snack wrap, and I grab a snack wrap and I didn't even have to pay for it because I fill up my car every single week with gas at Rofo. So I get the points, which is really, really cool. So, you know, just kind of doing that. Trying to just get by week. It's almost Thanksgiving. We have literally a full week next week. And then we work Monday, Tuesday, half day on Wednesday. I'll probably be decorating Black Friday. Yeah, I'm going to decorate on Black Friday. I'm going to basically rearrange my living room to make room for my tree because I got my Bowflex machine, we got the DVD cabinet, and then all Sean stuff. So we gotta make some room. I mean, like, a decent amount of room, not like, you know, two tons. I just need room for a 6-foot tree. It's 6-foot artificial. It's a skinny tree, so it'll fit. I had it up last year. My eggs got cold because I talk way too much. Oh well. I love making food at home. I love cooking. I love baking. I cook better than I bake. Because when I cook, I don't have to exactly measure everything. Okay, there are certain things you have to measure, like liquids, eggs, you know. But I don't always measure how much pasta I put in. I don't measure my seasonings. I don't measure my veggies. I don't measure if I add beans or anything like that. You know, overall I measure my meat too, but you really don't have to measure, whereas like baking is so meticulous. You have to measure everything. And if you are not to the T, it's not going to come out right. And that's a nailed it fail. Which I've had a good amount of those. So I'm getting better at it. But it's still not the best. It's still not the best, but I've never been a big baker. Especially because when I competed, I did meal prep. And my meal prep was all chicken, potatoes, rice, pasta, veggies, oats, eggs, fruit. Measuring out peanut butter, measuring out my protein powder. It was basically cooking a shit ton of food. It wasn't baking my stuff. I didn't really get into like baking until like I was deep into my prep, because hey, if I couldn't eat it, at least like my family could, so it was something. You know, so I was like, I can at least live vicariously through the fact that they can eat the food. And it's just nice. So, that's just how. And then also, like, you know, living on my own, having a kid and everything. Trying to bake a little bit more because I don't want him to always have, like, a store-bought cake or store-bought muffins or, you know what I mean? Like, homemade cookies that aren't, you know, prepackaged. Still not the greatest for you, but at least homemade is a little bit better than having like prepackaged Oreos. Oreos are good, don't get me wrong. They're a bomb. But I'd rather have my son have something homemade than eat a ton of Oreos. That's just me. But I've been talking for a while. I'm going to go ahead and finish my oats, finish my tea, and then get along to the laundry. And I will see you all tomorrow for the next coffee chat. Have a good day, guys. Bye.